Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 7 of this Tim Hortons. Let's get started. So in the last video, I asked you guys to create the Tim Hortons logo. I showed you how to do it, how to use AutoCAD and everything like that. But as you can see, I'm still working on mine, just because I forgot to tell you that when you're doing the logo in your CAD, actually what you need to do is to mix it up, because not not all the not everything would be selected. For example, if you use um, spline, actually it's not recognized in Revit. So here what I did is I mixed it up with lines, and then I mix it up with arc, and then lines again. I think that's the easiest way to do. And those things that you cannot do, like for example this one, it has a lot of curves, you use spline on that. Here I use spline, and then you could use curves around here. So I'm still gonna provide this one, but as you can see, I'm still not done with mine because I will need to reduce some of that. So as you can see, if I try and selecting this, it's not letting me. But even though it's still gonna give me a lot of help, because I could just do my own spline, and as you can see, I could just click multiple times right here, and it's still going to, you can even click on tab if it's not going on the line. And as you can see, everything looks good now. Even though it's more work, at least I know that this one is going to be correct in terms of how it looks. I'm not jumping into something that will not look correct. So here I'm just going to add that, and with the spline here you could really adjust those logos right there. So here in this video, I'm probably just going to fix all of this, and as you can see, I use spline on this side. Let me double check here. I use spline there, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to show you guys that there is still more work to do. It's not gonna be easy. So you're still gonna have this, but you're gonna work similar to mine, and that's the way it is. I'm not gonna provide the actual model, but I'm gonna provide the CAD, and then I showed you how to add it here. There we go. It clips there, and then just move this one around. There we go. As much as possible, I'm using the tab command if it's not letting me go to the line, And as you can see, it's really helping me to guide the cursor in order for us to have this nice look right here. And then make sure to select that end right there. And that's that's what I'm gonna do here. Here it's just a straight line, but for some reason I used something there. I'm going to select this. For sure I have something that is curved there, but I'm just going to move this one right there. And then I could bend it a little bit, just enough for that. Nice. And you don't need to be really accurate in terms here, because some of this it's not going to be visible. Okay, that's why I'm just trying to show you guys how I do it, so that you won't be surprised that how come it's not being selected. And then here I'll probably add more of the vertices, because there's a big curve right here, and the more you add vertices, the better the curve will look. And as you can see, it only gives me a little bit of that gap there that is not even noticeable. It's not something that is very crucial when you're doing this. It's just good enough that I could just leave it like that. So again, right here, click on tab so that you could go in the middle there. And then now this is getting a lot of curve. Might as well add more of those vertices on this area. You could basically skip if you know already what you do, but for those beginners, I want them to have those full look that this is something that is um, doable. And then here I'm gonna press escape, because I know I'll be able to just connect it from those corners right there. So I'm just want to make sure that I have all of this things that I could select. Oops, I'm just gonna undo that. Click here. So there's still more, but I made sure we put it in those really curved ones, like this one, like the S, especially the S. That's something that it's really hard to mimic with arc and lines. So at least we are covering everything else. I just want to do this so that we could just keep on connecting all of this to those that are selectable. And then we have this R right here that we could just select. Not sure how that happens. And then really, this is just to connect all of them. And this is really going to be very small. So, and then just keep on selecting. Alright, here we could just select it on that and then click on tab. I'm gonna select another one there so that it doesn't give me too much of that curve. And then connect it to those ones. And then here I just need to connect. There we go. There we go. So just some adjustments that you want to do, and then just push it there. And then here again, so that's why clicking on tab before you click, so that it goes directly there, because it's actually pushing you to make a perpendicular. So here actually there's nothing there, so I'm just going to and then we could just push it right there, and hopefully everything looks good. I'm trying to finish this on this video so that we could go to more of the designing stage. There we go, connected that. This one is the big S, so we need to be able to add more vertices because we want it to be smooth. I'm not sure if you be able to directly do, if you can add, or it's easier without the AutoCAD stage that we did. But for me, um, I have more experience with AutoCAD as well, so that's why I was able to do it there fast. And I know if I do it here, maybe there's like errors that I could come up with that will really take a while for me to fix. So that's why I have to do it in AutoCAD. But feel free to show or to let me know that this will be easier if you just do it all at once in AutoCAD. So I'm more than I'm always want to know quick ways to do stuff. Just want to make sure that I was able to connect it properly. go. We're almost finished, so just bear with me. I just want to finish this in this video, and I just want to show beginners how to do this. So if you already know what to do, you can skip this part. I'm just gonna push this one a little bit more at the edge because there's a big that's a big gap that I don't want. Keep on clicking your tab before you click on the lines there, so that it doesn't force you to go perpendicular or parallel. There we go. You can push this one as well. That's a big gap that I created, but luckily we're just using this. And then one big one that we have to do. We're almost there. Oops. So you can see if you're not doing the tab part, that is what will happen. So now we just need to clean up a bit. Push this all the way there. So there's a big difference, as you can see. You will need to clean up when you're not doing the tab part. So at least on others, everything looks nice already. So you just need to click finish, and luckily everything works. You can see that we have this Tim Hortons right here that looks really nice. If we change the color, or if we change, so let's click close this, click finish first. We can delete this now, and then I just want to put a red color there, so I'm going to edit in place. The logo should be red, and what we could do is we could just add a red there, and that will make it red there. Should be rendering of materials, use render appearance. I want to change this. Instead of this, I'll probably use something red. This is something that is maybe plastic, or paint, or metal. We have a metal that is red, so I'm gonna use this instead, just to show it. So something like that, and then click finish, and now we have our Tim Hortons logo right there. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and hope you like the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.